Hey guys, I'm here with the Sims 4 Cast Your Vote for the community. So, Max has announced last month that they will be sending feedback from the community this year for different aspects of Stuff Pack development, guys. Today marks the fourth round of voting, and this will continue well into the year for various other Stuff Pack features. So, we have to take a survey to pick what gameplay features would we like to see in the Sims 4 Eco Living Stuff Pack that they plan on coming out with? I'm not sure when the pack is coming out. Well, they said this stuff pack will be available for purchase in the next year when development has been completed. So we get to pick what we would like to see in this stuff pack. They're taking a vote from the community, and so I didn't vote yet. I wanted to actually share this with you guys. So I'm going to just go ahead and read what we have here, and then I'm going to make my vote. So let's get into it. First, it says select the gameplay feature grouping that most appeals to you. Number one, off the grid. An optional gameplay system for Sims who want to disconnect from the utilities grid and instead choose to live off the land. Some gameplay feature ideas include off the grid lot trait, well pump slash water well, solar panels, and wind turbine. So with the off the grid lot trait, it said when this lot trait is selected, the lot no longer receives electricity or water utilities. Bills are significantly reduced or eliminated altogether. The well pump water well, an object that provides a means of acquiring water. Sim will be required to occasionally pump water. An attached reservoir would display how much water is remaining to supply the lot before the well must be pumped again. If the reservoir is empty, objects requiring water become temporarily unusable if the off the grid lot trait is active, reduces weekly bills, and has the potential to break or have upgrades. Solar panels, an object that provides a means of acquiring power. Sim would be required to occasionally calibrate and clean the solar panel to ensure it can still supply enough power to the lot. If panels are not maintained, then objects requiring power become temporarily unusable if the off the grid lot trait is active. Reduces weekly bills, they basically repeated themselves, and has potential upgrades. So it may look like a traditional solar panel or may appear to be a tree made of solar panels, will be a ground placeable object only. Not interesting. Wind turbine. An object that provides a means of acquiring power. Sim will be required to occasionally calibrate and clean the wind turbine to ensure it can still supply enough power to the lot. If the wind turbine is not maintained, then objects requiring power become temporarily unusable if the off the grid lot is trait is active. Reduces weekly bills and has potential upgrades. So that doesn't really sound too interesting, the whole off the grid thing. The next option is food preserves. So with the food preserves, it says a collection of features that add new things to do with your harvestable fruits and vegetables, allowing your Sims to produce and store food for personal use or profit. Some gameplay feature ideas include canning and preserving. A new countertop electric canning pot that allows Sims to take hard vegetables and preserve them for long term storage. Or to make fresh jam. When a hard vegetable is preserved, the contents of the canning jar will no longer spoil. At any point, the sim can retrieve the hard vegetables as fresh as the day they were canned. When fruit is turned into a jam, new recipes are available to make toast and jam, bagel and jam, or scones with jam. Nectar making. A new nectar maker object paired with the nectar making skill. Use Use of this object allows Sims to use grapes and other hard vegetables to create nectar, which can then be aged in nectar aging racks to increase the value of the bottled nectar. New varieties of grapes will be available for planting and harvesting for Sims with the gardening skill. Superfood hard vegetable plant. A new hard vegetable plant, I'm right here. Superfood hard vegetable plant. A new hard vegetable plant. Exact type of plant not yet determined. Okay. Superfood will add new recipes or have the option of being added to some existing recipes to make them healthier. I think that okay, like timeout. Maxes, you couldn't come up with some better ideas. Like, no shade, but shade. And I mean, I appreciate the fact that Maxis is giving us an opportunity to vote for what we would like to see as a community. But by the same token, it's like, some of these things, the CC creators and stuff could make all of their own. But anyway, those two so far, food preserves and off the grid, I'm really not interested in. Let's see what Carbon Conscious has to offer. So, Carbon Conscious, a collection of features that allow Sims to reduce their carbon emissions in a variety of ways. Some gameplay feature ideas include Freegan Trait. Sims with the Freegan trait have interactions to rummage in large or small trash cans and potentially elsewhere. Wait. We don't even need the Freegan trait for that because we could rummage in garbage as it is. But anyway, um, to scrounge ingredients. Will include some new ingredients to discover. You will find an apple core, a banana peel, etc. New ingredients will be used to prepare some new recipes that Freegan Sims will love. Freegan Sims can't eat spoiled food without getting sick. Freegan Sims always want to use the compositor object, compositor object, y'all, and will receive special mulets when doing so. Compositor. It says an object that Sims can use to dispose trash. Dead plants, spoiled food, hard vegetables, and to scrape the remains of meals into. And I said compositor, and that's not even how you pronounce it, but it's as the composter is filled, the contents are converted into fertilizer. Fertilizer is then used on hard vegetables in accordance with the gardening skill. Recycling. Recycle bins can be placed from bill mold that function differently than trash cans. Sims with certain traits will prefer to use a recycle bin when available and will receive special mulets for doing so. Sims will have an option to rummage through existing trash cans to sort their contents for recycling. Oh, that sounds fun. Sims will have an option to take the recycling they've collected to a recycle center. Sim will walk off the lot and disappear and return a short while later with extra simoleons. You know what? Carbon Conscious sounds a little more interesting than the food preserves and the off the grid. Like, the Carbon Conscious, I'm really not for it, but it's like it's better than the first two we read. Anyway, moving along. Last is laundry. Okay. It says an optional gameplay system that's only used by the active household when laundry objects are placed on the Sims home lot. Mulets and modifiers to the decay rate of certain needs serve as some of the benefits and pushback of this system. Some gameplay features include a washing machine. Sorry about that, y'all, for the little disturbance. But wash machine, Sims can use the washing machine to clean dirty clothes that, oh, excuse me. Oh, some gameplay feature ideas include wash machine. Okay. Sims can use the wash machine to clean dirty clothes that are collected from the hamper or from piles of clothes on the ground. Object could break, be upgraded, and potentially have a fun interaction or a funny failure. Dryer. Sims can take clothes that have just been cleaned in the wash machine or the wash tub and have them dried. Object could break as well as being upgraded. A hamper. When a Sim in the active household changes their outfit on their home lot, laundry is added to the hamper as long as it exists anywhere on the lot. Over time, the hamper gradually fills up. If there is no hamper or the hamper is full, then a clothes pile appears on the ground. Clothesline. Sims who prefer to be eco-conscious can choose to use a clothesline as an alternate to the dryer. Using a clothesline does not require power and offers savings on the weekly bill, but clothes take longer to dry. Wash tub. Sims who prefer to be eco-conscious can choose to use a wash tub as an alternate to a washing machine. Using a tub does not require power or water. Okay, why don't it require water? Anyway, okay. But and offer savings on the weekly bill. I get what they're saying though. But the Sim must remain at the object to wash their clothes by hand, can choose to use a wash tub as an alternate to a washing machine. Using a wash tub does not require power or water and offers savings on the weekly bill, but the Sim must remain at the object to wash by their clothes by hand. So those are the four options we have to choose from. And I'm being truthful, you guys. I don't like off the grid. I'm not interested at all. Food preserves, I'm not interested at all because we don't even get to use the ingredients that we get from gardening and stuff. It's like it's just there to do. In my own opinion, like in The Sims 3, where I was able to go grocery shopping and actually like my meals needed this food or these ingredients to cook. Like, don't nobody want to preserve no mess. Like, no. And for new food and new ingredients, there's CC and mods out there for that. All you got to do is go to Mod The Sims and type in the custom food or whatever. And no, so no. Carbon conscious, that piqued my interest a little. And laundry, I mean, truthfully, guys, I'm going to go with laundry. Because laundry sounds, I'd rather have my Sims doing laundry than to be doing all this other crap. And I think all of this other stuff is a waste of time. And if it's not laundry that they do come out with, I don't think I'll be getting that stuff pack neither. But so my vote is in. I vote laundry. Hit me up. Let me think about what you will vote for and what you have vote for. Yeah, so my vote is in, and there we go. There we go. So my vote is in. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about all of this, all of the four of the choices that we have. Off the grid, what's the other one? The preserve, carbon conscious, and laundry. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.